Hello again, everybody. Welcome, my fancies. We are heading back into Grimshire because I just can't stay away. Honestly, things are just kind of stressful in normal life, so it's just fun to unwind for a bit and make a very calm, low energy playthrough. Anyway, we're gonna keep on going. I remember because this one I'm wearing pants, not a skirt, pants. We're gonna keep on going. Alright, 6:05 a.m. So we did lose a little bit of my playthrough last time because, like a silly dingus, I did not realize I wasn't recording all the way through. So, Pepperwort, let me double check something. I want to see the quests. Mushroom hut. Okay, we need medium wood. Oh, someone turned in more hardwood than we needed. And compost. Medium wood and compost. Apologies if you hear that. One of the dogs is deciding to let her voice be heard. We'll go ahead. Our beautiful little irrigation pumps. It cuts down some of the watering at least. Growing the cabbages for Rose. Yeah, Rose is the daughter, Erica is the mother rabbit. Oh, there's some mushrooms. Okay, yeah, I want to go ahead and get some more fish to throw in there if possible. I do apologize if my keyboard is too loud. There's not really a good way to set it up to make it not so loud. I guess I could invest in a new one, but I'm really comfortable with this one, and hopefully you just kind of forget about it in the background. Oh, oops. Well. Oh well. Anyway. Okay, that's going well. Let me see. Do I have my pickaxe? No, okay. Okay, I remember now. It's been a couple days since I played, so I still need to get my pickaxe when it's done. I think it's not going to be for a little bit, though. I really want to grow more things, but 'tis not the time. Okay, so that's still going. I think I think I said I was gonna go ahead and wrap up the. Oh well, okay. I will cut one down just to see. Hawthorn seeds. Well, just replant it. That's hardwood. I do not need the hardwood. I need medium wood. So not that. I can't remember if oak or maple are medium wood. I mean, I need to clear the area anyway. Perfect. So maple. I'll just clear these because I am definitely going to need the space soon. I'll save that for now. Okay, and I can't do anything with that yet. Quantity. I'm gonna put some sticks in, just to fill it up. Okay, I'm gonna eat this. Alright, let's put the hardwood in. And I think I still need a little bit more medium wood, so let's do it. Nope. Wrong. Maple. It really seems like a small thing, but the fact that all the trees look so distinctly different, it's my own silly fault. I can't remember the difference between an oak and a maple tree. I am the ding-dong, not the game makers. But, yeah. Okay. Maybe I can buy some compost? I don't know if I was going to save those or not. That's the thing. Don't ever make decisions like that before the, you know. I got scolded. Oh, poor baby. I want to paint something special for Papa's birthday. Maybe a picture of the store? He'd like that, I think. Darling, if you put your heart and soul into something and give it to your daddy, he will be pleased, no matter what. I have too many chores. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't really have any dried items yet. Okay. See if there's something good in here. Ah, the fish. Oh. There you go. Lost and found. If your inventory can't hold anything, go and check in there and see what you got. Let's see. Ooh, raspberries. Cursed raspberries! I cannot reach you! Ugh. I know they're just like set dressing, but it's just like, oh my gosh. Give them to me! I'm a burbling man. Doodly-doot. What up? Hazel's done so much for me, taught me so much. I've asked her time and again how I can give back, but she just smirks and says, you already are. I wish you would give me a straight answer. Well, you're helping her, learning from her, gaining her wisdom. Probably helpful to have a confidant, someone she could pass her knowledge on to who assists her. So, yeah, I think she is giving you a straight answer. Other than carpentry, I enjoy cooking. Providing for my family brings me great pleasure. Now, if only Jack wasn't such a picky eater. I think all kids are like that to a point. Spring is when the marsh wakes up. Lots of good fishing if you don't scare them off. You know, actually, you want this? Thank you. Oh, gave away quartz. That's not what I meant to do. You didn't hate it. I like that prickly men in fiction. I'm kidding about the... Oh, dang it. I'm kidding about the prickly part, but, you know, gruff but good-hearted. As soft as powder puff and twice as gentle. And if you know what that's a reference to, I will be surprised. Not that surprised, but, you know, pleased, I guess. Oh, goodness. I need compost. What was I going to see for compost? I can't remember where I was going to go. Ooh, an Alfeep. What up? I need to organize myself to get one of the little farms or whatever. Or multiples, really. No, rhubarb. Spring 14. Not yet then. Let's see, spring 7. Put the rhubarb away. This is kind of out of nowhere, but I've heard of rhubarb pie. It just seems like a strange idea. Maybe I'm just showing my lack of class or something. I'm gonna put the salt away because I don't have any use for it. Yet. Wink. More of this. More of this. These. How many do I need? Is it 50? I can't remember. I think I need 50 planks. Or something. I'm just gonna cut down more trees. The thing is, it's hard to know exactly what you should use and when, because there are certain projects that will require hardwood or medium wood or softwood or... I need to stop saying that. But, you know, different types of the materials, so it's kind of hard to know what's best to use. Unfortunately, you can't turn sticks into planks. But they make fine fuel, so... And they can kind of fill in the compost. There we go. Smoked maple seeds. I'm gonna hang on to those because I think that's actually going to be a thing that is needed. It's ideal to fill that up if possible, but I'm not going to turn it down at 6. I'm gonna hang out to those like I said. Let's double check everything up here. Everything's still in the green zone, meaning it's not gonna rot soon. Excellent. Okay, now I think, was it Prudence that I can see if she has? There are some dried foods here, so if you really need to top off, you can, you know, let's get that. This is a random thing. I like the pixel art of the lattice of the pies. It's just so simple, but it's really cute to me. I don't know. It's not quite enough. Criminy. Oh well, it's almost there. Finn has been distant lately. I wonder how he's holding up. It's so windy out today. Hopefully the laundry doesn't blow away. I love pickled peppers. If you ever grow them, send them to me. It's been too long since I last had any. Okay, pickled peppers. Peter Pepper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Okay, well, another character might actually finish up with just 2 compost overnight, so we're gonna hope that happens. Let's go find... Wait, let me double check. Where is Rowan? Oh, and for reference, if there is a little flower, that means that these characters are dateable. And I don't think it really matters whether you're a male or female or anything else. So, quest in progress. So, whenever they get to that point, I am gonna go for Kai, because like I said, he's just a little bit cranky, but he's also got a good heart, and I kind of like that. I like that. Though I also think Percy's adorable, but I really kind of hope he and Adeline get together. Because I believe at a certain point, if you don't romance characters, they will form relationships of their own. which just sounds super cute. It's funny. I am fascinated by nature and the world around us, but I'd rather spend my time indoors or in the village. I hold no interest in exploring the forests or caves around the village, despite my interest in what they contain. Hey, girls, some of us prefer to live in the city, you know? Okay, I remember now. I was going to see where Rowan is. Rowan. Okay, he's at his house. Perfect. I mean, he might be on his way over by now. I'd hit that bar. Oh, hey, Prudence.
Beatrix asked me how I keep my flowers so vibrant. I told her I sing to them. Which I do. But also compost. Lots of compost.
Fair enough. Carbon dioxide and compost. The Alfeber's so cute. Let's see. Rowan, I need to be reminded. Willow has already started sketching the flowers in bloom. She's always so focused when she paints. I admire that about her. Aw. Let me see. Okay, I need 50 planks and 50 stone for any of them. Okay, 50 planks and 50 stone. Get a couple to help me out. Let me see. I want to check. I don't think I can cut down a pine tree yet. No. I think I can cut down cherry trees. I'm not going to. I just want to confirm. Okay. Yes, I can. What about these birch trees? Oh yeah, birch trees can go down too. Okay. Fish. Give me the fish. Yes. Just blue catfish. Oh well. Pepperwort. I really like pepperwort because the flowers and the leaves are both edible, which is pretty useful. Read it. Yeah, different things will come up available in different parts of the year. So it's always worth, you know, exploring the areas again, even if you can't think of anything that might be useful at a particular time. Never know what you'll find. I don't think the walnut trees... Yeah, they're too hard. I thought so. Come on. Hey, a pool frog. Should I give it a kiss? Wouldn't recommend it. Okay, I need to ditch something. We're gonna ditch the plant debris, as you can expect. Woohoo! Yeah, gonna turn this little feller in. Research! As you fill out the different things, you will see that Adeline is putting the aquatic creatures in tanks and stuff, so that's kind of nice. They're not just, like, dissecting them or anything. Whee! Run, little rabbit. Run, rabbit, run. Yeah, I need one more to hit the next threshold, I think. Well... Oh, excuse me. It's just soothing. We're just gonna add more in there to work overnight. I need these. This. Cool. gonna get those ready for whenever I can make another. 50 stone, 10 copper bar. I have plenty of stone for what I need, but okay, I've still got some stamina. Let's go ahead and do what we can about that. I'm gonna start clearing away more trees because they can be useful to have on your farm, but you need space as well. It's a balancing act. You know, I will actually go ahead and plant the hawthorn trees right here. Although and method. That's how Laura would say it, I think. Okay, just a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Oh, wait. How much fish do I have? I might be able to just go ahead and throw it in here. Yep, okay. Alright. I'll wait. Oh! Are these finished too? Okay. Oh, excuse me. Hopefully somebody else will finish overnight. I should probably make more drying racks, but a lot of food stuffed. Contribution. Yes! Thank you, Barrel, I think. Woohoo!
The new mushroom hut is looking good. I'm excited to start making new healing treatments with the mushrooms. We can't let the village down now. They helped us so much.
Yay! We have a mushroom hut. Alright. Copper pickaxe. Sweet. I can access the marsh mine. Should be able to find clay. If you go down deep enough, you'll find titanium. You can't water. He's like, hey, you should grow a bunch of hay. Thank you. I plan on it. Okay. There we go. Lovely. Okay, need more planks. Ah. Cabbage. 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 Okay, I can talk to Rose now. Honestly, I think the thing I upgrade the least is probably the watering can because, well, after a certain point, you don't really need the watering can if you organize things well. A lamprey or lamprey, however you say it. Mushrooms. Okay. Goody, goody, goody. Alright. Right, cabbage. Oh, the festival in there today. It should start around 12 p.m. Right. Yes, they do have some events in the game where they will have things happening, and it just adds a little flavor. And you can also get some decorations and cute things. That doesn't mean you can't go anywhere. It just means you can't go into the main area of the event. Sometimes it's this region. Sometimes it's... Sometimes it's the village. Let me know if you need some repairs. Give. Thank you. Let's see. Copper. Rested scythe or hoe. What about that? I don't have everything in the upgrade. I couldn't remember anyway. Okay, I have a couple items. My little brother Tano thinks we should move into the village, but I like living out here. It's quieter. Thank you. You're welcome. I actually haven't given a lot of games in previous playthroughs because it's just been kind of like struggle to survive mode. Oh, hey Tano.
Logan visits sometimes just to stargaze. He tells stories about the constellations. I'm not sure they're accurate, but I like them.
It's nice. Creative bestie. Okay. I can now break the rocks. Okay, we are going to try to get some things put away. I do want to go into that other mine and pick up what I can. Oh, I do have enough of these. Wait, what am I looking at? Money. 476. Okay, well, we're gonna go up to Rowan's house and see if we can't sell just a little bit of stuff to get some money so we can start getting something put together. I'm gonna go with the owl feet pen just because I don't know. I can. Let's see. A few of these would work. You know what? Let's just a couple extra. Okay. I'm not fit for living near other people. Like, you just don't want to, or you're like violent? Okay, chicory coop. I don't know, chicory is awfully useful. Owl feet barn, bluggy hutch, and girdle pen. Girdles are usually last for me, just because bluggies are useful. I'm gonna do bluggy. They're kind of a staple. So you see you get this blueprint, the Hutch Foundation. You take it on down to your farm and you plop it down. That's right, you plop it down, wherever you want it to go. And for me, it's gonna be right around this area. I was thinking of that when I was clearing this. There we go. We'll probably build a big fence around this to kind of make a nice little area where they can have a shared field, and I'm going to expand the field. Okay. Honestly, I think I'm gonna... Yeah. I'm gonna try to just take down things that'll likely be down there, but there's a lot of things I can find down there. And you know what? I'm going into the marsh mine just to get whatever I can, because that'll be more unlockable items to research. Ooh, more plums. Just gonna dig as much as I can down there with what I have. If I had tried to do this before, it wouldn't have worked. But with that, we can just go in. Okay. And it is hard to get through things, as you might expect. Because your pickaxe is just strong enough to get through the stone and stuff. But it will be stronger on the lower levels, like in the salt mines. If that wasn't cut out from the playthrough, since I missed some of it. Yeah. But... Ooh, iron bar. Yes. You will want that. So, as you probably guessed, it can go. You can increase the level of your gear based on things like the metals you use. There's copper, iron. I'm trying to remember. Like titanium and then mithril. which I guess is a spoiler, but I just like that they didn't go for gold, because gold is typically actually a pretty soft metal, which would not be useful. Which, you know, in the world of games, it's like, fine, whatever, but I just like that they decided not to go for gold, and we're like, hey, what's something that would theoretically be hardier? Mithril. Let's do that. Okay, there's iron ore. Gonna need all the coal I can get. Myself a little bit of room. The flower festival has started. Fine. Let's go around a little bit more, see if we can find any other goodies really quick. Because it lasts a little while, if I remember right. Okay, fine, we'll just go. It's a good chance to get a little bit extra relationship points by talking to people, so the events are useful. And they also add flavor to the world. It's just cute. It adds to the idea that you're taking part as a new member of this village. You know, it's like socializing, except it's a video game, so it's safe and you don't have to open yourself up to people. It's a dead one. I'm gonna go get that. That's fine. Put that in there for now. Whee! As you can see, it is blocked off. You can leave whenever you want, but you want to go around and talk to people first. Such a lovely time of year. It really feels like nature's waking up from a winter nap. To bloom with brilliance, to fall with grace, to die with beauty, the cherry blossoms breathe life and a poem.
I've tried every possible method and I still can't preserve cherry blossoms. It's a shame. They're so beautiful, but they wilt and die so quickly.
This is a nice break from the forge.
Willow loves this time of year. So many fresh flowers ready to be sniffed, painted, or plucked.
Neither my wife nor my daughter really care about this festival. I find it a nice break from all the horrors we've witnessed. It allows me to catch my breath.
Cherry blossoms are the earth's promise of renewal, a tender sign that after every winter, life returns.
That's nice. All these petals make fly fishing impossible. Come try my blossom brew. It's made from fresh fermented blossoms. Between the capital burning down and our increased taxes, I'm not sure if we should even be doing this. Hey, better to party now than more than ever.
There's the little lattice. Festivals are such lovely affairs. So many tasty treats to sample. Are you ready for the poetry readings?
No.
Welcome! Isn't the town square beautiful this time of year? I'm running the festival raffle this year. Let's see. Here's your prize.
A cherry flower painting.
While traveling, I've experienced all sorts of tasty treats that incorporate cherry blossoms.
That's nice. I don't really understand the need for a festival to look at flowers.
Every year, my dad starts making cherry blossom brew before the flowers even open. I guess it doesn't matter as long as people enjoy it. Cherry trees can produce either sour or sweet cherries. I think the local variety here is sour. This is probably the easiest festival to put together. Nature does most of the work. I can't help but feel strange celebrating a week after losing someone.
Well, life does go on.
It's so beautiful! So many flowers everywhere! I wonder if flower-themed furniture would sell.
I'm sure it would. I wonder if we should even be doing this. The capital burned down last week.
This is my favorite time of the year.
Well, there you go. There's your answer.
This festival is so boring.
My late wife used to love this festival.
Oh. The bark of cherry trees can be soaked in water and make a cough-suppressing tea.
Thank you. It's a beautiful sight, isn't it? It is. Alright, I think I've talked to everybody. Alright. What's this? You buy extras. Cherry wallpaper. I just can't. I'm really hard up for cash right now. Yep. Woo, poetry. Welcome everyone to this year's poetry reading. A beautiful time of year that inspires and motivates us to celebrate. Whether it be the flowering cherries, the melting snow, or the landscape coming to life, we're all inspired. Now, for our first speaker, Willow.
Thank you, Logan. A careful brushstroke, a gentle breeze, a babbling stream, and the lumberjack's axe. These sounds I call home.
Wonderful, Willow. Who's next?
Come on, Kai.
No, Tano.
They'll love it.
They might not. What's that? Did someone volunteer?
Kai did.
Well, come on up. Oh. You embarrassed. The rain falls upon my fur. What'd you say? The rain falls upon my fur. I seek that which left these tracks. Movement catches my eye, and my spear catches its prey. Woo! Great work, Kai. Now who's next? Oh, Mira, why don't you come up here? Yeah, sure, why not? What will your first verse be? The sun shines brightly upon me. New life springs from the earth. Spring has sprung and all is new. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Pull me up there. Nice job, Mira. Now who's next? Ugh. Anyway. Oh, that was horrible. Anyway. Okay. It's cute. But my secondhand embarrassment is making me curl up into a fetal position. Okay, okay. Alright, doing pretty good. Oh. Yoink. I've never had this happen before. I'm taking those. Don't worry, I'll replenish it with something else later, but, usually some of those don't become available till fall. Score! Woohoo! Alright.
The herbalists are busy this time of year. Gotta refresh those herb stocks that perished over the winter.
Excellent work. Thanks to you, I have made some breakthroughs in my research. I want to show you this design for an iron water pump. It can provide water to a larger area. Bring me more specimens if you can. We have more research to do. Woo! Alright. Oh, gotta put me ahead. Let's see. Okay, 8 more items. That'll probably come in more in summer. I think it's Sunday night all the rations have to be in. Oh. Let me think. There go the tippy tappers, tippy tappers. Okay. Now we're gonna put this in here for now. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this fella out. Woo. As you can see, they go out a whole other layer. So that will be incredibly useful. And this is why you want tin. Because you need them to make these. This is one thing that doesn't update the needing the pipes. There we go. Oh. All right, now let's get some more seeds. Okay, go ahead and put more cabbage down. Why do I need 10 planks? Planks are so useful for everything. You know what? I have a lot. I am going to go ahead and cut down the hawthorn trees. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because by the time they're actually able to be useful, it's much later in the year. And if you replant the seeds now, they will have fully grown. So they are a really good way to get some materials. Put this in here. Oh, I'm gonna put the bones in here because I like to save bones as carnivore food for when I don't have anything else when I'm running out of supplies. Actually, here. Down here. You will often get a seed after you cut down the... It's fine. Different things. So don't feel too worried about cutting them down. I would just avoid cutting down cherry trees until they stop blooming. Okay, let's see. Yeah. I could make another sawmill. That would probably be a good idea, honestly. Because then you can use 2 different kinds of wood to make things. Here comes the puppy, come back to the pillow. Let's see. 15 medium one and 3 copper bar. You know, I think I will just make another one. There we go. There. You do need a free space in your inventory. Okay, perfect. The thing about the water pumps is Let's see, put one here. Yeah, I know. Obviously, it's not always super easy to like upgrade everything to an iron one immediately, especially when you're still trying to get the materials you need. It is best to just kind of piecemeal them until you can upgrade them all or whatever. Oh crap, I still have quite a bit of stamina. I'm gonna try to use that up quickly. I really do want to start putting chunks of this away, just in case. Yeah, I'll try to cut down whatever I can until midnight. Yeah, I'll have some stamina. Not too bad. Perfect. Okay, yeah, they'll be fine. They'll be there tomorrow. Or they'll be in the thing tomorrow. Just made it. Ooh, storm. Okay, 3 days till defender's ration due. Okay. I'll let that go to seed. Go. All right, let's run this on over. So here's the thing about gathering things like the berries. If they're already in a bad way, they're gonna... If they stack, it's still gonna be... They're gonna look like they're all spoiled. At least that was the way it was last time. Just worth considering. Okay, we're up over the thresholds for both. That's good. Gotta hold off on those. So the better thing to do is probably just eat these and then collect up fresh ones later. But what I'm gonna do now is plant this and I want to go into the mine again. Oh, I want to go give those to her. need those. I'll probably find some of these. I won't find these. And these stay good no matter what. So I'm gonna put that there. I'll probably find honey down there. Okay. Let me go talk to Rose, and then I'll go to the mine. She might be with her family right now. Let's see. Rose, are you here, dear? There you are. Come back. Where's Erica? Oh. Did I? Oh no. Did I miss it? Or did I already do it? Huh. I guess I could have missed it. Well, that sucks. Oh well. I will say one nice thing would be being able to fast travel, but the map isn't that big, so that's kind of a big gripe. I mean, like, that's a pretty petty gripe, I should say. But, you know. I like the thunder and the rain sounds. It's just so pleasant. So a big thing down here is you're going to want to get as much iron as possible so you can upgrade your tools. Because clearly having to use 2 stamina for every strike is pretty annoying. So it might be worth it to kind of peek around because, oh, I messed it up. You're gonna need clay for different things too. Ooh, dried beans. Beans, beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you reduce cholesterol. You thought I was gonna say toot, didn't you? I don't know, I might be totally, like, dating myself there. Or dating my parents, at least. Not that way. Good grief. Anyway. Ooh. Wood, plank, flooring. Okay. The only way to be sure you're not going to hit anything is to, like, go ahead and just go at least 2 steps away from wherever it was. Because I think it's always within 1. Iron ore. Sweet. And some... Ooh. Nice vein of coal. Because of the stamina bar, you kind of try to be a bit circumspect about how you use your energy and where you strike, in my experience. tin? Or is that nickel? There we go, nickel ore. And it will take 20 iron bars to upgrade the tools, same as it took 20 copper bars. So, yeah. You will need a chunk. Once you see that gray rock up there, you have hit the very edge of the mine. Every single one of them has kind of a limitation like that. They're pretty widespread, but, you know. Let's go to the next floor. At least you don't have to worry about weird snake things attacking you, right? Stardew Valley. Ooh, nickel. I'd say nickel is probably one of the less useful items, although it still has recipes it's needed in. Last time I played, at least, I didn't end up using it much. But I still don't want to leave it around. Okay, just gonna keep going. And of course these jewels are a little bit more valuable than quartz. A few of them can really get you some money. Which, while not as essential as food, of course, is important for you to be able to get supplies. Stormy days are good days to spend in the mines just because you usually have already gotten everything handled for your farm as far as the watering the crops. Whoopsie. Scarf down the berries. Nom, 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 nom. Go. Nope, here it is again. Okay. Oop. Gonna go ahead and eat these two just because they're kind of going bad too. Might as well clear out my inventory. When you get on a good run down in the... When you get on a good run down the mines, it just kind of feels good to just... Kind of feels good just to go ahead and keep getting stuff. Beans. Summer 14. You will start getting seeds for things. Usually... only at least half a season away, just because I don't know if they plan it that way or if they just say, okay, have this seed trigger when you get to this point at this time. I'm not exactly sure, but usually it seems like it's going to be something that isn't quite ready to be planted, but is getting closer, you know? Nice when you find the jewels just sitting around, because then you don't have to waste your energy digging them up. Uh-oh. See, now, if you make the habit of digging up everything you can find, more or less, it helps when you've left something like that, because you're thinking, oh, well, there must be a reason why I didn't dig that up. In this case, the coal. I'm going to try to get the iron, though. Check areas to make sure you're not missing anything like a ladder, but if you can go through an area and say, okay, I've clearly gotten rid of everything in this area, it just helps to kind of think, okay, I don't need to go this way, or I do need to go this way, but I need to go further. You could also be a sane person and just use lanterns, probably for the reason they were intended to be used. But where's the fun in that? Okay, fine. I'll call that good. I can go back and get things set up. I'm gonna try to see if I can catch one of them big old fish, just to kind of get an idea. Just another blue catfish, which I guess that makes sense. That's the season for them. Okay. I think it takes 2 days for the hutches and things to grow, to be developed. I should be done with this tomorrow. Okay, cool. Oh, here we go. Ooh, I probably better go ahead and make a fence, shouldn't I? You have a chance when using the scythe to like double the amount of hay you get. And you will want to get at least a good chunk of hay because eventually you will need it through the winter because the hay won't grow through the winter. You'll need to make feed. Yeah, not right now. You see there's feed, we're good there. 8 iron. 50 and 50. I might have enough. Once I sell these jewels. Put the seeds away. Sometimes it's easier just to right-click on down to make sure you're not using too much fuel. There you go. Alright, gonna need that. Oh, and you may have noticed when you have the scythe equipped, you can see all the different things like this. You'll see them popping up amongst your crops if they're present. You want to go ahead and get rid of those. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There we go. Gonna go ahead and run up to Adeline's. Like I said, I like to get that stuff done I like to get that in first, so I don't run the risk of muffing something up and taking it to the wrong place. There we go. There's one. Yes, I forgot I did the hay. Best time. Oh, I forgot to put those in. Oh well. It's fine. I might need that. You're never going to be hurt by having extra bars of metal. 6. We're not going to worry about 6 stamina. Okay. Still need to get some more dry herbivore food together, if possible. Go. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Okay, fiddlehead fern. That was weird. Still not enough there yet. Okay, 50 stone. Okay. I don't know. I like it there. Let's see if we can't sell enough to get... Hey, buddy. Different trees give you different qualities of wood. Yep, I know. Yes! Alright! Get to work. I do. Let's see, chicory or bluggy. I'm gonna do the Alfie barn next. I do really badly need to get some fencing together. I don't actually. I can't get the Alfie yet. There are different breeds of each of the creature that will crop up. You can have this. I thought it might be useful to you. Oh, thank you. I want to lay out in the sun and not worry about anything. So you want to be a cat, basically. I mean... yeah, sounds good, actually. I wonder if anthropomorphic animals will make biscuits. You know, need little biscuits. Be cute. Okay, let's go ahead and cut these down so we have room over here, because I want them to share one big beautiful field, because I hated having to go through multiple gates. Technically you don't have to have a fence, but it's kind of a good idea to, because if you don't, they'll wander around eating your crops. So, goodness me. Okay, okay, let's try this. Oh, I can make a lantern now. Nice. Put that there. Not really a good place for it, but we're gonna put it there. Because it means more trees I can chop down later! There we go. Ooh. You can use the bells to call animals in or out once they've been tamed. Look. Butterfly. Pretty. Anyway, let's see. Fence, city, fence, 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 fence. There we go. And I need 3 copper bars to make that. Oh boy. Okay, medium wood makes one of those. Okay, and I need medium wood and copper. Well, this is why you start throwing things in there. Of course, there's other kinds, but to make sure I haven't used that. There we go. Okay, that can actually be enough. We'll have to see. So the way I typically do it, I will definitely end up expanding this, but for right now, this will do. This will keep them in. I would say that's enough for now. Okay, there's the feed. Excuse me. Okay. I think you can actually eat hay as well if you really want to, which there's not much reason to do that, but... Okay, so bluggies. Let's see if I can find any bluggies. Then I can show the inside of the hutch. The bluggies are the kind of little slug-looking things with little bunny rabbit ears. I don't think there's a better way I can describe that. Do I need something? No, alright. There's an owl feet. It's not ready yet, but duly noted. They will not always pop up in the same areas. It just kind of depends on what season it is. And the different breeds will show up, and they'll have slightly different coloration. I can talk to Kai. He can tell me if he's seen any critters. Hey, there you are. An owl thief in the forest and a bluggy in the mountains. Okay. Bluggy in the mountains. Merci. You can talk to Tano to get him to train them, but it costs money, and usually it's fine. You can just get it yourself. But sometimes it's not that simple. Okay. And usually the critters will be near something they want to eat. So in this case, I'm thinking it's probably going to be radishes for the bluggy. They're usually the simplest. And there you see the other mine. The pickaxe will not make it through there yet. There you are. Hey, you wanna be my friend? Yep. Send it to the farm. A frostberry. It's a blue one. Woohoo! Hooray! it. You know, I think I do need to upgrade. Now is the time to upgrade the fishing rod, honestly. Well, it would be if I had the money. I have kind of neglected the mountains for a bit, so there's lots of seeds and things to get. The trade restrictions have made it hard to earn coin. Finn says that wool prices have tanked. Most survivors don't care about quality, only warmth and protection. I understand their reasons, but it still hurts my wallet. I imagine. Okay, so... You will not need these types of things until you get creatures like Gurtles or Alfeep. The chicories and bluggies, you can just collect what they produce on their own. I'm gonna go ahead and buy this, and this to donate, because that usually want some more hay. I'm gonna have a big hay field this time. If I can go ahead and bolster the meat, it might give me more time to get my fishing rod upgraded. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. As you can see, beans are not worth much, but if I remember right, you can plant them at the beginning of their season, and they will actually reproduce, and they'll keep making more and more. You won't have to replant them, so it's pretty useful. Okay, let's see. In order to do anything useful, I am thinking I'm gonna need to go and get more jewels to sell to make money. So we're gonna go on down again. You know, we're actually gonna go down into the first mine just because it's easier to get around and we're more apt to find goodies. They won't be... You can find rubies down there, which are almost as valuable as the sapphires, I think, and it's gonna take a lot less energy. Prudence is always calling me over to her house to fix something. She's a clumsy one, though I can't say I don't enjoy her company. A little bit of advice. If a lady is always calling you over to fix things that seem like something she could probably handle herself, she might be seeking out your company, dear. Just saying. I'm just saying. And there are also quartz down here, so you might be more likely to find a variety of gems that together can make a decent bit of coin. Red strawberries. And salt may or may not be useful later. All I'm doing, I could just do this. Tin. It's always good to have some tin. There we go. I think they did a pretty good job of making it so money is important, but the main concern really is not financial in this game. The survival aspect is much more important. Food is a more valuable form of currency in a way. I just think that it's balanced enough to be difficult, but not impossible to get things done that you want. And I do love that you can go into the shops after the shopkeepers have left and still sell things. I guess we'll call it the honor system, but it's just really convenient. I haven't found much coal. Better grab what I can. I really don't like eating the dried foods. I don't feel as bad if at least I'm eating the materials, because then it's like, okay, I'm getting more stamina. In theory, I'm getting more done. That's okay, that can go to the... I think stuff down here actually goes to the Lost and Found too, so it's not like you're forever losing anything. Ooh. Ooh. Let me see something. Skills. Okay. This, to me, is not really worth it, because you will inevitably find these. Seed Finder can be useful. Chef, 10 new cooking recipes. Again, not really something that I think is worth it. Okay, tier 2. Better sell price and buy prices. Noble, it's helpful because you get a boost of 500 coins all of a sudden, but honestly, I'd say merchant would be more valuable than noble in the long run. Rancher, critters have a higher chance to birth twins. Honestly, I've never had a problem with them not giving birth enough. Angler, +1 fish when catching a fish. Arborist. Reveal everyone's disliked item. I mean, this can kind of be solved by using the internet if you really want to, but I just don't think it's necessarily useful. Use 20% less resources when crafting. That could be really useful. It's between that and arborist. Oh, let's go with this, because they're both really going to end up being useful in the long run. But that'll benefit me not just with wood, but also with minerals and metal. Yeah. Excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna head on out because I want to go and sell some goodies to see how much money I have. Give me your money! In exchange for my goods, please. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Alright, I really want to go ahead and get the upgrade for my fishing rod, so I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, good grief. I forgot. Okay, that'll do it. Because, see, he was running out of coin. That will inevitably happen if you're... Sorry, I got distracted. Up until the point when Finn comes back and they replenish their goods and material, like their coins. So, you can't just keep buying from the same merchant. And it kind of makes sense because there's no one else for them to trade with, so... Yeah. I just think that was just a thought. An intelligent thought. I thought that was kind of cool that they considered that aspect. Okay, there's a little bit. We're gonna need more herbivore food soon. Do I have 20? Nope. I need to get the 20 copper bars. Oh, hey, there we go. So the question would be, where is... Wilfred? Yeah, he's over at the bar. Okay, cool. I mean, not cool, it's what it is, but... Okay, a little something. The berries on their own are not worth much, but the sheer volume of them can make up for it. He already headed out. Dang it. I'll probably have to talk to him tomorrow. I don't think I'll be able to go in. Well, I might be able to. If it's like Adeline's house, 10 p.m. is kind of the cutoff. Let me in! Thank you. Fix that. Time for some spring cleaning. And by that I mean I need to swim under the dock and collect Dudley's poles. That stoat is too careless. He drops a rod off my dock at least once a month, if not more. Please do. Thank you. Yeah, we're more than fine when it comes to the fish and the carnivore food, so we should be fine there. Yeah. Oh, I better open the door up. Oh, it's hungry. Tender. Oh, yeah, yep. Okay, so all the critters are generally named after some kind of food. You can name them something else, but... Dang it. So mean. Here we go. They can run away if they are hungry enough. They can die if they're sick enough. There you go. And like I said, they will eat food out here if there is some available. And if they... you know, I mean, if they're able to get outside. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just tired. I'm gonna put this over here. Move some of that over there. And you will get this. There we go. Honestly, I'm gonna make a few more drying racks. I really do need them. I'm trying to put it off, but no longer. Oh right, the resource saver. You're gonna want to put a space between them because otherwise you won't be able to get through. Cause you're a chonky little rabbit. I'm kidding, but you won't be able to get through. Little stamina, but that's okay. Excuse me. Oh. Trees. Who knows the wide variety of trees that grow in Grimshire? Every tree gives nuts or fruit at certain times, and that food can be a lifesaver during tough times. You should plant as many trees as you can at the farm for food and lumber. You don't need to water trees. Thank you, Willow. Oh. Rufus, please come talk to me before winter 28. What? Okay. See if I can't possibly make it over in that amount of time. Okay, almost got 20. Okay, we're gonna need to get... I think upgrading the pickaxe would be the next best option. Actually, right now would be a good time to do that. Let me go in here and check something really quick. I'll also talk to Rufus. I want all of them. It's all mine now. There appears to be a leaf inside the bottle. Wait. What? It's a whole bed? How did it fit in there? That's a cute Animal Crossing reference. I was like, oh yeah, here's the furniture. It's a bed! Isn't Adeline's library stupendous? The number of plays and stories it contains is innumerable. So it's a shame I haven't one life to devote to them. I can do your best. Good day, Mira. Have you noticed the critters in the wilds? Did you know that you can tame them and raise them on your farm? First, you need to talk to Rowan about... Yeah, I've tamed them. It's fine. Girdles produce mushrooms, and Alfeet produce wool and milk. If you choose, you can also butcher your critters for meat and other materials, but that's up to you. Just know that the more they weigh, the more meat you can get off them. Keep in mind that critters don't live forever. They can die of old age or get sick. I've been a rancher my whole life. I love my critters and take pride in their health and well-being. I'm not just a hungry wolf raising food. Say, why don't you try ranching? See if you can get a bluggy to produce an egg. See if you can get a bluggy to produce an egg. Bring one to me for a reward. Well... I guess I should run over there. Oh, wait. While I'm here. Yeah, since it's fed, and it's already an adult, it should... Oh, hey, Finn. Ahoy there. I've heard about the army imposing a defender's ration. It'll be tough, but I think y'all can manage if you work together. I'll try. Rhubarb. Oh, we can do rhubarb now. I like to go ahead and buy up things Finn has when he's available, just because you may or may not always get the chance, you know? I won't put them down, just... Yeah, you know what, I will. There we go. Go. trees to cut down later. Honestly, there's not really... I'm gonna do this. That way there's extra room. There's Rowan. Oh, you should go pet your critter. See, he's not hungry. Oh, she is not hungry anymore. As long as that's open, it can go in and out at will. There we go, the bluggy egg. And then ate some of that kibble. Yeah, whatever. I just think they're kind of cute. They're weird little critters. It's like a bunny sluggy. Wilfred's been making the rounds to all our regulars. The fish shop's always busier in spring with folks wanting to eat something fresh, not pickled. I can't imagine. If you ever brew some homemade beer or wine, I'll buy it from you. Okay. Cool. Would that be moonshine? Anyway. Here. You did it. Nice work. You can call yourself a rancher now. Looks like I got competition. Here, take this kibble and these recipes. The higher tier kibble fattens up your critters faster. Oh, and once you fatten them up, you'll be wanting this as well. I hope you enjoy raising them as much as I do. Jeez! Once you fatten them up, here you go. Wink. Gee! Just... Force me to face the reckoning of mortality, man. I usually try to wait till they're older.
I hate winter. I was stuck inside every day. Spring is so much better. Papa says I have to help with the chores.
Yep, well, that's how it goes, kiddo. Right, I don't have my fishing rod right now. That's fine. What if I could find another bluggy out here? May or may not happen. Oh, can I? Hey, juniper tree. Yeah, dead trees will not grow back, so if you can actually chop them down, the better it is, because a new one will grow back in its place. And you cannot replant seeds out here, but they will regrow automatically. Hey, brah. Got a nice patch of land over there. Be sure you make proper use of it. I'm trying. What? No, it's quiet. Okay, no critters out today. They are not always available, but they are pretty often available, so if you miss one day, don't worry too much. They're usually something that will come up available. I'd say I've got some room. Oh. No, thanks. I don't really need to grow a tree down here. I don't think. Oop. Ah! Yes, this is well, there's nothing in there. You try to find the narrowest little passages between the areas if at all possible, but sometimes that just isn't how it goes. It's nice to find the loose jewels. Loose minerals. Everything is fine in Grimshire. Plant debris is the one thing I don't really mind, you know, getting rid of in a pinch if there's a little bit of it. A lot of money. Cool. Really so much to say at certain points in the game. I mean, there is a certain degree of grind, but it's just, I don't know, nice. It feels so purposeful. Like every move you make is helping this village survive. When without you, they might not have been able to. Like they showed you kindness and you're showing it to them in turn. I don't know, just like it. And of course, you know, your character doesn't typically have a ton of reactions other than terrible puns to catching fish. But you can kind of put whatever you want in them, like they're thinking their thoughts. It's just kind of like their personality could be whatever you like. Well, we've gotten away to spring 14. I think I'll end it at the end of this day. A bit at a time, a bit at a time. I gotta go around here. Okay, cool. Just telling you about the 3 different mines. He has no money yet. Perfect. Okay, cool. Then we'll have to go into town and sell this to somebody who does have some money. Let's see. Prudence. Buy my rubies.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, them tippy tappins. That's them telling me it's almost time for bed. Little old man's below my desk. Yes, my little old man. Oh, sorry. Little old man. Don't worry, we're going to bed soon. He'll let me know about it if we're not in bed when he deems it appropriate. Oh, well, I can just hold the button. Good to know. See, how long do these have? Oh, not too much longer, actually. just standing there. Menacingly. I guess I could go ahead and upgrade the hoe now that I have the coin. And the scythe. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Not really used to having any excess supplies at this point. The first playthrough is definitely the roughest because you're trying to figure out what's gonna work, but honestly, pretty chill so far. Of course it will get less so, but well. I do plan to work on the Telltale updates next, since we kind of left off at a bit of a cliffhanger, but yeah, shouldn't be too long. That one. Yeah, go ahead.
The worst part of being a baker is the fact that we get up so early in the morning. However, it has some perks. I haven't missed a sunrise in years.
Well, that is some glass half full thoughts. That's a glass half full thought process. I like that. Good for you. Hey, bro. Even the smallest sprout reaches toward the sun. There's wisdom in that, don't you think? Well, some plants can only have a certain amount of sunlight before they start withering and dying, but still, wisdom, yeah, I guess. Oh, well, if I'd just held out a little longer, I could have gotten the pickaxe done, couldn't I? Oh, well, it'll do. Actually, what do I need to make this? I need 8 iron bars, 20 clay, and ooh, I think I have this. Yeah, actually... I mean, since I have to wait on the others. Oh. Okay. Boom. Okay. Not ideal layout. Glad I did the sickle and not the hoe. Gotta improve the system as best we can. So use as much of the radish seeds as possible, since they last so long and are pretty useful, honestly. To go ahead and add to the hayfield. We're just gonna we'll expand it a little. If nothing else, this will be good for collecting just the food for winter. That way they can eat the rest of that stuff. Ooh, continues to produce after the first harvest. I forgot about that. Yeah, let's go ahead and... I'll get more of that soon. 10 ore. Okay. Honestly, I think it's better if we use the 10 right now. We're gonna need that. Hey, there we go. Dried cabbage. Alright, we'll drop that off, and I think we'll call that a night. I can't get over the fact that they had those mushrooms that shouldn't really pop up till autumn, that I could just go ahead and throw in there. That's really helpful. I'm gonna throw that on the strawberries. Okay, I think we're gonna call that another night. Things are going pretty well. We're heading into the first collection by the Queen's men. Or rat, I guess. So hopefully that'll all end up perfectly. I think it will. Yeah, I'll definitely add to that, so don't fret too much. But I will see you next time, my dears. Alrighty, I will see you next time. I hope you have a lovely day or night, whatever it happens to be for you. As for me, I'm going to bed. Have a lovely one, my fancies. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.